Favourite song, band, food, colour and artist. My favourite song is Pompeii by Bastille, or Because of You by A Chronicle. Favourite band, either A Chronicle or Bastille, or My Chemical Romance or Frightened Rabbit, because like they're all awesome bands. Favourite food, I think I already answered this with toffee crisps, but I also like tacos. Favourite colour, blue or light green. I like red as well. Favourite artist, I really like I like the stuff that Gerard Way like paints and draws and all that stuff. Like he's got his own comic series out called Umbrella Academy, and I like all the like artwork for that he did himself. I don't know, I just really like looking at art. It doesn't really matter who, like, it obviously does, because then you can like credit them with what they've done, but I just like looking at all kinds of art, and it doesn't really make a difference who painted it, like, because you can get famous artists like Picasso and all that are like, that have painted like loads of stuff, and if you say that artwork, then people will be like, oh yeah, I know them. But like, whether it's a Picasso painting or some other one like Cara Walker, who is quite a good artist, then it doesn't make any kind of difference to me, like how good they're perceived by everyone else. Can you lick your elbow? No, I can't, and I'm not going to try. How are you today? I'm good, thanks. How are you today? If you had your own TARDIS, where would you go? Do I need to say one place where I'd go? Because if I had my own TARDIS, I'd be going everywhere with it all the time. Quote of the day. My quote of the day is a quote by Gerard Way, which is, I'm not psycho, I just like psychotic things. Which I thought summed up Tumblr pretty well. There's one question from the King Mickey and the rest are anonymous questions. See? I think that's the neatest my handwriting's ever been. What is your favourite thread that you've got going on the Doctor? I don't really have any favourite threads. Like, I like the ones that I've kind of planned with people, because the ones that I haven't planned don't tend to go very well. But like, I just sit there and roleplay with everyone whenever they want. Like, they'll ask me, if people write me a starter, it tends to go quicker than if I have to write the starter though, because I tend to forget. I'm really, really sorry. Like, I genuinely am really sorry. I'm so forgetful. But I quite like the thread that I've got going with Flirtatious Captain. I can't even talk. Flirtatious Captain Harkness, with the AU of John Smith being the companion and the captain being the Time Lord. I also quite like most of my threads with, like, I tend to like the threads where I talk to the people out of character as well, like more than I do when we're just role playing. I often try and put like conversations in like the little tags bit, but then like no one ever replies to them if I haven't spoken to them through messages, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to make the effort. Like, I just said hello and how are you and my name's Jess, but you haven't responded, so I really can't be bothered to make the effort of asking you questions too. And like, I find it really difficult if people haven't got Skype to then like message, because like my ask box just gets clogged and I'm too lazy to delete things. I'm not saying anything against if you haven't got Skype, by the way. That's your choice. That's fine, and I'll just send asks, but they're really annoying to send. And these are the anonymous messages. What other hobbies do you have, like, other than role-playing? Windsurfing, I guess, is like my hobby, but I can't do it in like winter because it's cold, and like I would probably die of hypothermia the amount of times that I fall in. But it's like windsurfing, rowing. I like do loads of water sports, like boating activities. But there's loads of things that I'm like reasonably good at that I wouldn't class as my hobby. Like the weekend just gone, I was meant to do a marching competition, and I literally like hate marching so much, but because I've been at like the place where I have to do marching for like 3-4 years now, I'm like one of the better people there because we've got loads of new people that haven't done it before. So although I'm good at it compared to other people, I wouldn't say I liked it. I positively hate it and tried to make it as fun as possible by talking, but then end up getting told off. So I use Sporty. I did a 2-day windsurfing competition. Does that count as sporty? Like, I mean that I did windsurfing for 2 days non-stop, not even to sleep. Sorry, I just dropped the piece of paper. Do you have any pets? Yeah, I have a dog. I'm not sure if you can see her. I can't see yet. There. And I have a cat, but I don't know where my cat is at the minute. He's probably running around upstairs. Where are you from? I'm from Norfolk in England, and I should probably be talking like this. No, that's not. I can't do a Norfolk accent. I probably am doing it, but I can't hear myself doing the accent. Do you have any bad habits? I have a lot of bad habits, like talking in an American accent when I'm not American. I did that once, it was so embarrassing. I was home alone just talking in an American accent, like, as you do. I was just walking around like, I can't even think, like, do you ever find that when you're like trying to think of how to do an accent, you can't do it? I was like, gonna watch some Torchwood. No, I can't do it. I was like hick American accent. Yeah, I was just walking around talking an American accent, and then this person came and knocked at the door, and I started talking an American accent to her, and she was like, so how long have you lived in the country then? And I was like, well, I've actually lived here all of my life, but she's like, why are you talking? It was so embarrassing. Favourite food or drink? My favourite food is toffee crisps or tacos. Maybe just think of a new favourite food. For like Smarties, I quite like Smarties as well. Oh, dip dabs. I don't think you have them in America, like, or anywhere else other than England. They're brilliant. I love them. Or like double lollies, they're brilliant too. We have all the best sweets over here. Favourite drink? Coffee. I can't live without coffee, I swear. Also, I quite like lemonade, and like at my college cafe we have white hot chocolates, and I just eat that. I just drink them all the time, but they're like really expensive, like £5 for like a large one, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't afford that. Who are you kidding? And then what do you study at college? Law, psychology, sociology, and no, that's it. I used to do geography, but I didn't anymore because I failed. Like, there's only one fail grade, and I got it. Because I got a U, which is like ungraded because I did so bad. But there's my dog. Oh, you can't see her. There's my dog. She's gonna stop barking now. Yeah, I like my teacher was like really, really bad, so I just gave up and like decided that I would write responses to role plays on my phone while I was in lessons, which obviously is why I got my U grade. yeah. Tips for any role players just starting out. I'm kind of really just starting out myself. I'm not sure how long it's like supposedly called just starting out, but like I've only been role playing since like the end of August, like the very end of August. I mean like beginning of September time, which isn't that long compared to some people who are like, yeah, I've been role playing since I was 12 and I'm now 52, and I'm like, oh, you need to get a new hobby. No, just kidding. But it's like, so yeah, anyway, I guess follow everyone you can really, and like write starters for whoever like follows you, because then you'll get more role plays, and ask people to follow you. No, not follow you. Don't ask people to follow you, that's just wrong. Ask people to like roleplay with you is what I meant to say. Like, you earn your followers. Don't ask people to follow you. Don't write in, like, follow that pet peeve thing and try not to do any of the pet peeves, like role-playing peeves, because like most of them, like, I'm just like, yeah, I do find them really annoying, and then other ones of them I'm like, I'm really sorry if I do them. But yeah, just like try not to do any of them, because then you'll just get on people's nerves and they'll just be like, favourite celebrities. Why am I asked to list things? Like, I do nothing with my spare time other than think or talk about ships and celebrities, and that's led me to have quite an extensive list. Okay, pretty much all of the cast of Doctor Who, including past companions. I really liked the person who played Abigail Pettigrew. I've forgotten her name. Catherine Jenkins. I really liked her before she was cast as Abigail Pettigrew for like the Christmas special, and I was like, oh wow, I liked her before that because I'm so hipster. And then she was on it and I was like, oh my god, this is like my dreams coming true right here. Also pretty much the whole cast of Supernatural. Shut up! I really like Andrew Lincoln. Like, I really want to meet him and just give him a cuddle. Oh, I met Hercules though, like the person who played that actually played Hercules. He's like one of my favourite celebrities as well. But I met him and he gave me a cuddle and I was like, oh my god, I love you. Yeah, I think that's about it really. But so I've answered all the questions, and now I want to say thank you again for hang on, I'm on Tumblr now, for 254 followers. I genuinely didn't think I was going to get more than 5, but yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. I was going to do shout outs, but then I'd feel bad for like people that I didn't shout out, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But yeah, anyway.